What is going on? What's going on? So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm on here to talk some ish again. As you already know, if you've been watching, you know that there's a category 5 hurricane headed my way, and I don't know if I'm gonna have power or not. And either way, I can't leave the house, so all I can do is stay home. So what do I love to do with my time? Get on YouTube, talk with you guys, help you guys solve your problems as far as dating, mindset, fitness, anything you can think of. So let's go ahead, let's get right into it. In case I cannot stream or make videos for the next couple days, in case the power goes out. So let's go ahead and get started.
I mean, have it going. Peace.
And as you can see right over here, as you can see right there, if you comment your Discord name down below, I'll add you. You can join a call and we can chop it up about whatever your issue is.
Two things.
OMG Productions, you home now, bro?
Yeah. I was in the car and I just came in the house.
I mean, how can I help you?
I got two things I need from you. One, Looksmaxing, and two, I just broke up with my girl a month ago.
Bro,
so I want to know if is a month a long time to get back out in the field, or should I wait a little bit longer to heal?
So I'm gonna give my opinion on this, right? Because when I went through a breakup, I took some time to myself before I started, dating. A little bit of time to myself so that, you can really be introspective and figure out what you did wrong. Because even though there's two sides to every relationship, and she probably did a lot wrong and you probably did some wrong, listen, you gotta look within and you gotta think about it. You gotta say, what have I done that I could improve on? That should be your mindset for life. But when you just get out of a relationship and you're fresh, the moment that you just jump into another relationship, you didn't really have time to process what just happened. You didn't really have time to process all the time that you spent in that last relationship and really think about it from far away, right? Because when you're in the relationship, let's say you're in a relationship for a year or 2 years, your face, you're right in front of it, right? So you can only see from that far. As opposed to once you leave that relationship, now you're far away from it. So you can see and observe the situation from a bird's eye view. And when you zoom out and you can see everything from third person, you can see things a lot more clear than you can when you're up close and maybe your emotions are involved and your emotions are clouding your reason and your judgment. So when you get out of a relationship, take some time for yourself. A month, like he said, a month. That should be good. 2 months, 3 months. It depends. If you've learned your lesson, then you can get back out there, right? You don't just want to get back, because there's distractions involved. When you're dealing with a lot of women, you're distracted to a certain extent. Not distracted in the fact that you're distracted from your purpose, but you're busy talking to this person, busy talking to that person, and your focus is not inwards on what you can improve. All right, so let's go ahead and hear what he has to say. Like I said, if you want to hop on a call right now before the storm hits and perhaps I lose power, drop your Discord and we'll go ahead and hop on a call.
Ew.
Yeah, I was with her for 5 years.
Okay, let's tell me about it. What happened?
She said I was too controlling.
Oh,
So she wanted. Sorry.
My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, like she wanted to go out to clubs. She wanted to twerk on Instagram.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you see, this is what happens. This is what happens when you're in a 5-year relationship and you get emotional. You start getting very involved. You don't set boundaries from the very beginning. This is what women will use to gaslight you. You're very controlling. When she's out there trying to clap her cheeks on other men on the club and she calls you controlling, that's called grade A gaslighting, okay? That's gaslighting 101. And that's why now that he got out of a relationship, like I said, from a bird's eye view, he should realize that was gaslighting going on. Okay? The only time when a woman can call you controlling is if you didn't set boundaries at the beginning, right? So he didn't make this a boundary from the start of the relationship, and he should take time to learn this. So at the start of the relationship, he probably didn't even talk about this. So throughout the relationship, she's going to the club, she's twerking, she's shaking her behind on other men. And the moment he mentions it, now he's controlling, right? Because this wasn't said at the very beginning. So what's going on? And then let's just say later on in the relationship, he did mention it. He probably mentioned that he didn't like it, and she still did it again. And so he still stayed. And so when that happens, you're not showing that you have a standard. You're not showing, hey, listen, this is my standard, and I'm willing to walk away if this standard isn't met. If you don't meet my standard, then I'm walking away. I'm not going to control you, okay? So women have no choice. When you choose to back away, they either comply with what it is that you want them to do, or they continue doing what they're doing and you'll be on your way. But when you stay, you didn't set boundaries, you don't leave, you stay there and you keep trying to tell her what to do. Now you're controlling. Now she's going to manipulate you. Now she's going to gaslight you. When in reality, no woman should be out there at the club shaking her ass when she has a man. But it's a reflection of the man. It's a reflection of the man, right? Because your woman should not feel comfortable doing that. Your woman should tell you if she got invited, right? Like, she shouldn't even want to go out to clubs and stuff. But let's just say her friends invited her. She should ask you and say, hey, listen, they asked me to go to the clubs and I asked if you can come with me, right? That should be the way that it's done. So he needs to realize this. He needs to learn this. And moving forward, before he gets into a relationship, he needs to start letting them know, hey, listen, if we're dating, you do whatever you want. But if we're in a relationship and you are my woman, then I expect you to understand that there's not going to be no clubbing. There's not going to be no. I mean, you're not going to say twerking on other men. That shouldn't even be a boundary, right? That should be instant cutoff. Because what kind of shit is that? But the club, the bars, that has to be talked about at the very beginning. Let her know what it is that you expect from her. So that way, there's a boundary. And if it's crossed, she knows you're going to walk away.
She want to wear, like, yeah.
So she wanted to be a thought.
Basically.
Hey, and at the end of the day, you can't change the bitch, but you can change the bitch. You know what I mean? You can't change the woman. If the woman wants to be a thought, let her do what she does. Okay, you can't change her, but you can change her. You can replace her. You can bring in another one that will do what it is that you want her to do. That will be respecting you. That won't be out there dressed like a thought, making you look bad. Because when she's out there dressed like that, shaking her booty on other men, you look bad for taking that woman seriously. It's not a reflection of her, it's a reflection of you. So that's something to think about.
Okay. So when did you realize you wanted to be a thought?
I say a few months ago. Like, she would constantly want to go out with her friends to the clubs.
Oh, so this is something recent.
He's probably dating with hood rat chicks too, because of the neck tattoos. I can just imagine the type of woman that, he would attract is probably like hood rats and shit like that.
Yeah. Within like the last year of us being together.
So she, in the beginning, she wasn't like this, and then all of a sudden she started wanting to do this.
Well, when I first met her, she was like that. And then, but when I know.
Red flag.
Probably met her at a club, right? Probably met her out there, and she was twerking on him, and he thought she was gonna change for him.
She was a thought before I met her.
I know.
So why did you cuff a thought? Why did you cuff a girl that's in the streets? Why did you cuff a girl with those blatant bad behaviors?
Bad tendencies.
Well, her personality was cool, and she just stopped doing it. So I was like, she stopped going to the club. She stopped, doing this thing.
That's why I make these videos, guys, reacting to the modern dating scene and all of that. The reason why is because there's a lot of red flags that can be seen from a mile away. So if you see red flags, don't get into a relationship with a woman because she's cool, because she's fun. You got to know what tool is for what. The hammer is for hammering things into the wall, right? And then the screwdriver is for unscrewing things. So a woman that is out there shaking her ass, she has a nice personality. She's just a fun girl to be with. She's just a girl to have a fun time with. But then a woman who is more modest, is more respectable, that's the type of woman who you can consider dating and taking seriously.
When women want something from you, they give you what you want. That's not what gives a woman the number one spot in your life. She needs to earn it by who she is as a person. That's why I tell you guys to delay giving women a commitment till you see who she is.
Yeah, vet her for months, at least 6 months. 6 months to get to know who she really is. Because at the beginning, she's just going to put on a facade. And if you just cuff her up in 1 to 2 months, that's just the representative. You don't know the real her. You don't know her until 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. Until you guys have had situations to where you see how she acts. What's her character like?
She really is.
Some people think the Zaxby Sensation salad is too delicious
Man,
to be
that
a
looks
salad.
delicious.
That's why we call
right
it a
now.
salad.
Man, bro, so let me tell you what had went down.
What
I
up?
was 2 bands away from getting bro a whole barbershop,
For
bro.
real?
Oh my.
I want to force the real you out, so I know who I'm getting into a relationship with.
Yeah.
It sounds like you were in some scarcity before you started to date her,
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
so you wasn't
A
getting that
little
much
bit.
ass before you got with her.
Maybe her and maybe 1 or 2 other girls.
But nobody that you liked.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay, that's the issue. Getting into relationships out of scarcity will always end for you badly. So she wasn't the best girl for you. She was just the hottest or the most fun, and then you decide to go get in a relationship with her. You gave her what she wanted, gave you what she wanted, till the real her came out 4.5 years later.
Yeah.
Okay, in the last year that this started happening, how did you address it? When you saw that she wanted to go out with her friends, what did you say?
I said I don't have a problem with her going out with her friends, it's just not to the clubs. Like clubs and lounges. So I would.
And what did you do about it? When she still did it, did you walk away or did you sit there and tolerate it? Did you go and lower your standards for this woman because you thought she was cool?
Wasn't with that. And she didn't like that.
You made that clear to her, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So did you have a boundary list in the beginning of the relationship?
Yeah, I did.
You
So
did?
yeah, I did. That's why I started taking it serious, because she stopped doing those things when I told her. I said, you know what? If I'm gonna take you serious, you can't be going to the clubs, you can't be doing these things on Instagram and twerking and wearing certain clothes. And she stopped.
Here's where you fucked up. Fucked up. You shouldn't have told her nothing. You should have just seen what she was doing, and then you should have never gave her a relationship.
Exactly. You got to give a woman rope, right? Give her some rope. Give her some rope. Give her some rope. And whatever she decides to do with that rope is on her. If she decides to tie a noose, put it around her neck, and hang herself with it, now you know. Okay, that's the type of woman that she is. But you can't tell her what to do with whatever it is that she has, right? Because then she's going to formulate her personality to what you want and give you what you want to hear. And you don't really get to know the real her.
Because what happened was you kind of like you coerced her into it. Like you gave her an ultimatum. You never want to give women an ultimatum because they're gonna come back and blame you. They're gonna always play the victim.
Yeah.
You always gotta let them do what they want to do, so you figure out what she would rather do. That's the strategy with girls. What does this girl want to do? Okay, that's what she rather do. Me trying to fix her.
And that's why you guys shouldn't go to a woman for a relationship. If you guys have been, hooking up or dating or whatever the case may be, don't go to her and say, hey, I want a relationship. Because now you're telling her what you want, as opposed to letting her do what she does And if the time goes by and she asks you for a relationship, you know this is the type of woman who is not going to want to sleep around for too long, and she's going to want a commitment. She's going to want to get into something more serious, as opposed to a girl that, you know, you're having fun with, and eventually you tell her, hey, I want a relationship, but that's not really what she wanted. She was just trying to have fun, but you didn't give her time to show you what she wanted. So now she's going to give you a relationship, but in the back of her mind, she really just wanted to keep having fun.
Give her an ultimatum. It's only going to delay the inevitable. She's going to go back to who she was.
Mm-hmm.
So even though you told her, which is a good thing, I wouldn't have dated her. You don't date women until they show you that they've changed without you saying anything. Okay?
Yeah.
When you decide to be a mature person and you start being a mature woman, that's when I'll give you a chance. I ain't gonna say shit. Keep doing what you want to do, baby. All right. So she started to do this.
Yeah.
And then the last year and a half, you told her what? What exactly did you tell her?
Well, it will constantly be arguments throughout the year. Oh, I'm tired of this. I can't live my life.
Look at your bank account.
You see what it is? It's exactly what I'm telling you. I don't know why Fit is not asking him this question, but I know exactly what it is. He's not putting his foot down and walking away. The only power we have as men is the power to walk away. You can't sit there and force a woman to be something that she doesn't want to be, but you can walk away if it's not what you want her to be. If it's not what you're looking for, you can walk away. But most guys, what they'll do is they'll sit there, they'll have arguments, they'll tolerate things. Oh, but, you know, I told you I didn't want you to go to the club. Oh, but, you know, I just want to live my life. You're just being controlling. Okay, whatever. Next day, but I told you I don't want you to go to the clubs. Oh, but you're just being controlling. I just want to have fun with my friends. Oh, okay, whatever. Listen, I don't want you to go out there to the clubs. I don't like it. Oh, but me and my friends are just having fun. I'm just going for the music. I'm just going to dance. It's not that serious. And you sit there and you tolerate it, as opposed to walking away. And she knows. She makes the choice. Let her choose. Let her choose what she wants to do. Don't make her do something. Let her choose. So she can choose, okay, do I want to continue clubbing or do I want this man? Because he just left me because I'm out here clubbing. So I got to make the choice. And if I really want him, then I got to let go of the clubs, because obviously that's not something that he's looking for. Okay, I'm going to let go of the clubs and I want him. That's my choice. Let her make her choice, bro.
The moment she said that shit,
I can't live my life. Oh, I can't be myself.
The moment she said that shit, I'm walking away, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
The moment a girl tells me I can't go.
You know, but did you do it, bro? Because knowing and doing are two different things. Knowing information but not applying it is two different things.
Listen, I got a girl I've been dealing with now for almost 4 years. I tell her this shit all the time. You're free. You don't got to be with me. Bro, you don't got to do nothing. There's nothing you have to do with me.
I made that analogy the other day in one of my videos. I said, imagine if you have a circle, right? There's a line around this circle, and in the middle of the circle, there's a cash prize. There's a $1 billion cash prize, right? There's something very valuable within that circle. It's not a prison. There's no walls. It's just a line. And the boundary is, listen, if you want what's within this circle, then you have to stay within this circle, within this line. And if you go above that, you can still see everything that's outside. Everything that's outside, the temptation, it's all there. But you got to understand, these are the rules. You have to stay within this circle right here if you want to keep this, if you want to have this prize. If you go over that, understand, there is not going to be any more cash prize for you. That's it. It's done. You make the choice. There's no wall. There's no shackles on you. There's no chains. No one's holding you back. You just have to choose. And if you want it bad enough, you make the choice. Stay within these boundaries. It's that simple, guys.
You can go do what the fuck you want to do. I don't have to be here. There's nobody's forcing you to do a damn thing. You can go do whatever you want. The moment a girl tells me I can't live my life. Okay, go live your life, please.
Go live
It's
it.
over.
Go.
Go be single.
Yeah.
But you sound like you tried to fight. You tried to make it work.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I did.
because you were attacked.
And I was attached. It was 5 years. So
Yeah.
it came out of nowhere, just like this last year. It was just overwhelming. And then a month ago, I was just like, I don't want to be with you anymore. This is too much. Too much fighting.
It came at the last couple months of the 5 years. So somewhere in between that, she started to lose respect for him. Somewhere between that, she started poking at him, disrespecting him a little bit. Little minor disrespectful things, right? To see. And maybe it wasn't even to see. Maybe it was just, she just felt like a little disrespectful. And he sat there and tolerated it. And then she upped it a little more. And then he sat there and tolerated it. And eventually she lost so much respect for him because he was so attached and so involved, meaning he lost respect for himself and started chasing her and started getting way too attached to her. So eventually she said, fuck it. I don't have to respect this guy. I can go to the clubs. And now I'm just going to gaslight him. He's going to stay. He obviously doesn't have the balls to walk away. That's how that went down, I promise you.
Over me being controlling.
Yeah. Not you being controlling, you having a backbone. You picked the wrong girl, and now were you only with her for 5 years?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's what I'm saying, guys. We got. Here's what I try to get you guys to understand. Women would try to make it seem like, oh, they're the ones investing their time and they're with you for. You mean to tell me I spent the last 5 years of my life with you, and then you ended up being a hoe still? Man, that's a waste of fucking time.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious, that's a waste of 5 years. That's a waste of my time. I thought I was helping you become a better person to become my woman. And you over here, you still the same girl you were when I first met you. I just wasted 5 years of my fucking life.
Yeah.
So don't waste 5 years of your life no more. If you see a girl acting a certain way, don't give her a relationship.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it. No, thank you. I learned that lesson once before. Go be free. Go do whatever you want to do. So now, your initial question was, do you get back out there? Yeah, she been out there. You talking about some, do I heal? My G, she went back out there a year and a half ago. You late. You late to the party.
Yeah.
You better get back out there.
Yeah. As far as what he's saying as healing, what I would suggest is to take time to do some introspection and understand all the things where you went wrong. All the times when she tried to disrespect you and you sat there and you tolerated. All the times when she tried to gaslight you, but in reality you were right, but you sat there and you listened to her. And you did what she said, what she wanted to do, as opposed to doing what you wanted to do. So until you learn that lesson, then go out there again. Because if you don't learn that lesson, that's life. It's going to keep repeating itself. If you're playing a game and you're on level 1 and the game is beating your ass and you keep trying and you keep failing, you're not going to get to level 2 until you figure out what you're doing wrong in level 1.
Out there quickly. This time.
But yeah, she's out there getting her cheeks clapped. So go out there, get you some, because she's out there for sure getting her cheeks pulverized. Especially if she was out there in the clubs. Oh yeah. As soon as y'all broke up, she was already cheating most likely. But as soon as y'all broke up, oh, she's free to do whatever she wants to do. And she's going to have fun.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say the Looksmaxing, but I'll let you finish. I'm sorry.
Am I breaking up or something? You can hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Somebody's saying some shit. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, go ahead. Looksmaxing?
Yeah, Looksmaxing, yeah.
Take the hoodie off.
All right.
All right, not bad. How tall are you?
5'9".
Okay. So your body's not bad, bro. At least you didn't get fat during this 5 years. Good job. All right. So now try to get in good shape. Try to get in good shape. Try to be the best, like try to get in as best shape as possible. Right? As well as improving your fashion and everything else, just so you can have more sex appeal, so you can start meeting more women.
Okay.
Get on dating apps, start talking to girls. This time when you have options with women, right? Do not pick the first one that you like. Pick the best one. Okay?
Don't pick the one that you like, pick the one that likes you. When a woman shows you she's interested in you, she'll do anything for you. She'll let go of the clubs for you, even though you shouldn't really be dealing with chicks who are out there in the clubs, because those women have been ran through. But you should pick a woman who is, gonna cut off her male friends for you because she wants you. You don't want her, she wants you. And I'm not saying that you can't be attracted to her, you can't like her, but when you like a woman more than she likes you, you're gonna tolerate a lot of things. So pick the woman that wants you, not the one that you want.
Okay? Make the woman earn. You guys don't make women earn a damn thing. Oh, I've been talking to her for a few months. Oh, she's my girlfriend now. Hell no. As long as possible. I want to see the real you.
Yeah.
I want to see you when things are good, when things are bad. I want to know. Listen, my minimum for a relationship is a year.
Yeah, my woman now, it took me 8 months before getting into a relationship, because I gotta see who you are. I gotta get to know you. I gotta see you when you're out, when we're going here, when we have a minor disagreement. I gotta see who you are first. So, fellas, 6 months at least.
We got to be talking for at least a year
Before you get into a relationship.
before I date you.
Okay.
Minimum a year.
Okay.
And then in that year, I can make a concise decision. Okay?
Okay.
All right, bro. Have a good one.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Peace. Agilo. What's up, bro?
Yo, what's up, man?
Motherfucker look like a R&B singer.
How's it going, man?
I'm good. I'm from the Netherlands, Europe.
Okay. How can I help you?
So I think I got 3 questions. Let me see. Do I look good? So just Looksmaxing.
Those are shades.
Do I look good? You mean, what can I improve, brother?
So those are not your glasses that you wear every single day, right?
No, these are like Ray-Bans, normal glasses.
So let's take them off. Let me see what you look like. Okay.
All right, guys, that's the video for today. Like the video, leave a comment down below. And like I said, guys, main takeaways from that lesson right there is to make sure you vet a woman before you get into a relationship with her. Make sure that you set boundaries before getting into a relationship. And don't sit there and tolerate things if you know it's not what you want, because she's ultimately going to lose respect for you if you tolerate. Because a man does not sit there and tolerate things. A man gets what he wants, and women know that. And if you're not sitting there and getting what you want, you're just tolerating what she gives you, she's going to lose respect for you, and the relationship is ultimately going to go sour, all right? That's the video for today, guys. Peace out.